I want to share
Well,
this
no,
announcement.
this is a church announcement. This is a church announcement. This is for all the people out there that were just, you thought you may have missed it. But I just need to hold on. I'm moving stuff
You're
right
trying to
now.
go. You must be talking about the rapture.
Listen. I want the people to be okay. Okay? Because it was September 23rd is when it was supposed to happen.
So who said that? Like who? What?
It
Who
was
said that
it was
that
a
was the day?
it was a South African preacher. And I actually shared it last week, shared his video. There's a preacher in South Africa that said, "Hey, Miss Fannie Mae," that said he had a dream. God came to him and said that the rapture was coming and it was going to be September 23rd and 24th. Okay, so the
Okay.
people of God needed to be ready to be caught up to meet him, to ascend in the air. And the people, I'm gonna tell you how this. These
Preach.
people selling their stuff, selling their homes, selling their cars, giving stuff away, like literally, seriously. And a lot of us made jokes about it. I know I did. Kev on Stage, who's a famous comedian, he actually did Rapture updates on his timeline. But there were some people that really took this seriously. And the one thing that I said that I was hoping wouldn't happen, and not to get too morbid with it, but we've seen stuff like this before where folks have said, end of the world is coming, this and this and that. And it's normally like a group or a cult, small group of people, and they would actually take themselves out. And because they felt like that was their way of being able to go somewhere and be with God, because God was coming and everybody else was not going to be here, so they took themselves out. I was hoping that nothing like that would happen, and as far as I know, it didn't, thank God. But this young man right here is he's a comedian, but here's the thing. One of his social media followers actually hit him up in his inbox and told him, "I only live an hour from you. I don't know if you know, but the rapture is coming in a couple of days. I know I don't think she said, I know you're not going to be here." Basically, she was asking him to take care of her dog because she saw his videos that he's a dog lover, and she knew he would take care of her dog. I'm gonna let you hear it in his words. But yeah, here we go.
Y'all, great news. The Rapture, back on. I have it on good authority that this first little scheduling snafu wasn't a case of just like human misunderstanding or us just making shit up. No, it was God just didn't know. I woke up to a DM from the crazy woman who said that I was not going to be raptured, breaking this news to me. Now, for those of you who don't know the story yet, let me catch you up very quickly. You can read here. A follower of mine DM'd me and basically asked me to adopt her dog because she was going to be raptured, and apparently the dog was not, and neither was I. So, of course, I pointed out this flaw in her logic. Then she randomly calls me Geisha, doubles down and says I do not seem godly to her. So I asked if this makes me hell's designated dog sitter, and to feel free to unfollow me when the rapture doesn't happen because she's being rude. Now, the next day, I feel like I was being really nice and polite. It was the supposed day of the rapture, so I was wishing her safe travels because I'm a nice bitch. Finally, the next day, the rapture obviously didn't happen. She sends me a message moving that goalpost, immediately saying this was actually just a test from God to see if she was ready. She is, and I'm not. And, again, I offered a piece of advice just saying maybe that God should get on a Google Calendar because it seems very disorganized. And I'm going to double down on that and suggest that God hire an administrative assistant, because this woman unblocked me today to let me know the rapture didn't happen because of a clerical error in God's office. I woke up today to, you owe me an apology. I just found out that it didn't happen last week because God didn't know that we don't use Julian time anymore. So the rapture is actually happening October 6th. You can make a post about me so you and all of your sinful followers can pass judgment, but maybe I'll pray that your dogs ascend and you get left behind. I said, LOL, did you unblock me to tell me this? That's so funny. But thank God you did, because I was worried about the state of my soul. But knowing God just got caught up in a time zone mix-up like he's American Airlines makes me feel a lot better. See y'all on October 6th.
What in
Shout out, content creator, don't cross a gay man. I love his stuff. And
wait, he said he need to get God need to get the Google Calendar. Is that what he said?
Yeah,
And then
because
she said God don't know that we on a certain time. Is that
a
what
certain calendar, the Julian calendar
Mm.
is what we were on.
But God didn't know this.
He didn't, and that's why he didn't on the 23rd of last month.
Okay.
That's why he didn't come.
Oh,
Yeah,
because
but
he was on the wrong date.
It was the wrong calendar.
It was the wrong date. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.